built on legacies and legends, and decorated with championships of gold. The WWE Hall of Fame is home to the biggest names in sports entertainment. The class of 2016 honors the greatest innovators, pioneers, and larger-than-life personas. All have earned their rightful spots in the WWE Hall of Fame. But there is only one superstar who can simply be called the Icon.
Without a doubt, the most popular athlete to ever compete for WCW.
This
The road to the WWE Hall of Fame began over 3 decades ago when Sting teamed up with another future WWE Hall of Famer, the Ultimate Warrior. With their signature face paint and dominating physical stature, the Blade Runners would quickly take over the Universal Wrestling Federation.
These two men are making quite an impact. They have an unorthodox style. As great a new duo as I've seen in years.
Sting's compelling appearance was impossible to ignore.
This young man has really become one of the most popular athletes in wrestling.
really captivated the fans. He's got such tremendous appeal.
Sting's dominance in the National Wrestling Alliance could not be denied.
He's such a great athlete. He's sometimes breathtaking.
Which ultimately put him on a collision course with wrestling royalty, the Nature Boy himself, Ric Flair.
We have signed Nature Boy Ric Flair versus Sting for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
The opportunity to dethrone the biggest name in wrestling would catapult the Icon towards immortality.
Sting, you're a bum!
Ric Flair still in the apex of his career. The Stinger is rapidly approaching that superstar status.
You thought that this punk kid couldn't take the Nature Boy? The Beastie Boy is fed up with your garbage!
At the inaugural Clash of the Champions on March 27, 1988, Sting would face Ric Flair for the NWA Heavyweight Championship.
The electricity will not stop, ladies and gentlemen.
You've got to feel those butterflies tearing you, and you've got to get in the ring, and you've got to jump on the World Heavyweight Wrestling.
With the Four Horsemen manager J.J. Dillon suspended over the ring in a steel cage, there would be nothing standing in Sting's way.
Sting's been making a name for himself ever since he showed up, but tonight he looks to prove that he's not only the future, but that he's the right now, too. The power, speed, and agility that this man has put into one complete package. It's just awe-inspiring, King.
Yeah, you're right. This young man given the daunting task of trying to defeat Ric Flair tonight. And you have to wonder if he realizes how big this moment truly is. I mean, he may have the physical tools, but you got to wonder if he has the mental acumen needed to beat someone at the level of the Nature Boy. And that's right, Cole. I said mental acumen.
The five-time World Heavyweight Champion looks incredibly confident, as always, heading into this all-important title defense, King.
Of course he's confident, Cole. Ric Flair is undoubtedly the wrestler of the 80s, but he may very well be looking the future in the face, and he may not like what he sees.
Introducing now, the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 260 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sting! And now, the world's heavyweight champion, 5 times over, ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 242 pounds, the world's heavyweight champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
One thing I'd like to point out is this match will have a special time limit of 45 minutes or one fall, King.
Yeah, and you have to think that that can only play to the Nature Boy's advantage. I mean, seeing that he has made his name in 60-minute long matches his entire career.
And you know, King, despite the way Ric Flair talks, I can't help but think he has a great deal of respect for Sting. And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how the Nature Boy approaches this matchup.
Well, you know what, Cole? I fully expect Nate to approach this like any other match. I mean, look for him to dictate the pace of the match, and when the smoke clears, look for him to walk away with his championship reign still intact.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops. Man, watching this match, Cole, I can't help but think that these two will find themselves engaged in a rivalry for the ages.
And you would also have to think that a lot of WCW's success depends on Ric Flair and Sting, which for WCW is a good place to be. These two are absolutely phenomenal. Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes. Greensboro has seen 2 World Heavyweight Championship changes in the past. And by the sound of this crowd, they're hoping for a 3rd one right here tonight.
And Ric Flair was involved in both of those title changes, first in November 1983, when he defeated Harley Race inside a steel cage. Then almost 3 years later, Flair lost the title to Dusty Rhodes right here in Greensboro, North Carolina. And look at this, Sting looking to overwhelm the champ with his power and his speed advantage.
Whoa, look out!
Over the top goes Flair, and Sting's in control.
Man, Flair's in big trouble out there on the floor. Oh, he's begging off. I don't blame him.
Yeah, but Sting, look at, taking the fight to Flair.
Watch out.
Oh, into the post, shoulder first.
Oh, a huge mistake by Sting. That could be big, big.
Bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here. Wow, he's still down after that.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring. Ric Flair in the apex of his career, and the Stinger, of course, rapidly approaching that superstar status. If he can rack up a victory here tonight, it'll no doubt put him over the hump.
Yeah, and he may very well be on his way, Cole. I mean, a win here tonight over Ric Flair and capturing the World Heavyweight Championship would undoubtedly put Sting in the upper echelon of competitors.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
I think everyone knows how that must feel.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. Here comes Sting.
And that shot was dialed in.
Sting gonna look to put him away. Submission move coming.
Oh, it's locked in. Sting has it. The Scorpion Deathlock.
You can almost start to see him fading now.
Yeah, with each wrench, this gets closer to being over.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay?
And look at Sting he's coming out strong. There's the Stinger splash in the corner.
Flair's in big trouble, but you know what? There's not much time left in this match.
Yeah, the clock ticking down as Sting is going to set up Flair for the Scorpion Deathlock, and he's got it clinched in. Is Flair going to tap out middle of the ring?
This is amazing. Flair is going to lose. We're going to have a new champion.
Yeah, okay, look at the time. Is Flair going to tap out? The referee calls for the bell. Did Flair tap?
I can't tell. What happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has secured the decisions from our judges, and they read as follows. Our first of 3 judges has scored the match for the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Our second of 3 judges has scored the match for Sting. Our third and final judge has scored this match a draw. Therefore, still heavyweight champion of the world, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Flair is still the champion, but Sting has nothing to be ashamed of.
Following a breathtaking 45-minute battle with the Nature Boy, Sting's popularity skyrocketed to new heights. At the Great American Bash, Sting solidified his place at the top of World Championship Wrestling by winning the World Championship for the first time. The man called Sting became the franchise of WCW and proudly waved the company flag all throughout the 90s. The arrival of the New World Order signaled the dawn of a new era in WCW. Gone were the days of neon colors and smiles. Sting had to evolve and adopted a new look and a new attitude in the war for WCW's soul. Following a dominant run as a unified group, the NWO split into rivaling factions, NWO Hollywood and the NWO Wolfpack. With both groups vying for Sting's allegiance, the franchise made his decision known on WCW Monday Nitro.
He's with the black and red. There's no doubt about that now.
No longer a silent warrior, the red and black Sting had a career resurgence with his newfound alliance.
Wolfpack in the
However, the unfortunate drawback to having new friends is having new enemies.
Sting, you are so stupid. I've waited for a long time for you. People have dreamed about Sting and the Hitman forever. In Halloween Havoc, you will get the opportunity to step in the ring with the excellence of execution.
The Sharpshooter versus the Scorpion Deathlock. The Pink and Black versus the Red and Black. Bret Hart versus Sting.
Gentlemen, the next match at Halloween Havoc is for the WCW United States Championship, and it is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, he is the WCW United States Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
United States Championship on the line. Bret Hart versus Sting. It's the Sharpshooter versus the Scorpion Deathlock.
It's going to be much more than that. It's a battle for the U.S. title. And as we've seen on editions of WCW Monday Nitro and on Thunder,
The challenger represents the red and black of the NWO Wolfpack.
comes truly one of the finest performers ever in sports entertainment. And you know, King, you talked earlier about all the amazing talent of WCW. Hall, Nash, Warrior, DDP, Goldberg, the Giant, and these two rank right up there.
No, you're right, and they have 9 world championships between them at this point. 9! Bret Hart is a 5-time champion, while Sting is a 4-time world champion.
This rivalry has turned into a bitter war. Up until now, neither Sting nor Bret Hart have been interested in obeying the rules, and I don't expect tonight to be much different.
No, and I think a lot of it stems from their signature moves. I mean, the sharpshooter and the scorpion deathlock. They're basically the same move, and I think that has been the root of the anger that Bret Hart has towards Sting.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Back in from the floor. Sting with a great offensive show. Personal vendettas have been the issue throughout this entire night. They've transcended the actual championships. And in this sport, titles have always been the driving factor to make more money and gain more prestige, which is what makes tonight such an anomaly.
Yeah, you're right, Cole. Vendettas have seemingly overridden the championships, even here in this match. But look for that to change later tonight when Goldberg defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Diamond Dallas Page. Well, earlier tonight, Cole, we saw 2 brothers go at it in one-on-one action. And, of course, Bret Hart is very familiar with battling his own flesh and blood.
That's right, King. Growing up in the famed Hart family, Bret is always squaring off against his brothers in the dungeon, but perhaps his most famous family rivalry came against his brother Owen in WWE. It truly is a disappointing road that Bret Hart has taken of late, because we all know what he's made of. There's no denying he's one of the true greats, a future Hall of Famer.
Well, Bret seems to have aligned himself with the black and white of the NWO, which explains a lot about his actions of late, Cole.
Sting shot to the mat.
Oh, that's just going to upset him.
Sting dodges trouble.
Well, that's veteran instincts for you. Well, it's been a little under a year since Bret Hart has debuted here in WCW, Cole, and some might say that he's been nothing but a nuisance ever since he walked in the door.
And I don't think anybody would agree with that statement more than Sting, who was viciously attacked by Hart after Sting actually came to his rescue last month on Nitro. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
And it's imperative he gets back in the ring right now.
In the sports entertainment scene of the late 1990s, right before the turn of the millennium, there's so much at stake. So much money, so much exposure.
Yeah, and the egos are bigger than ever before. I mean, the paychecks are bigger than ever before, but you have to perform to get those big paychecks. And that's a lot of the reason why it has turned so ugly between these two.
That may be the first time we've seen that executed. This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
Well, I've never seen him do that before.
The champ, just one step quicker.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Oh! And Hart knocked down with a hard shoulder tackle. Whip with a leapfrog and... Wait a minute, King. I think Hart may have hurt his knee.
I think so, too. Sting being told to stay back. Referee checking on Bret Hart. Whoa!
Sting going right to work on the knee, and the official's going to have to back off Sting here. Doing a great job, the referee.
Hey, look at this. Look. Look at Bret Hart. He's got something in his hand. Cole's got something in his hand.
And the referee is oblivious to it. So Sting. I think Bret Hart, he just duped Sting. Oh, and Sting, though, with a clothesline.
Wait, look at that. It came out of his hand. Now Sting has whatever that was that Bret Hart had hidden in his trunks.
Yeah, Sting's got to be careful here, and the official stopping Sting from using that. And a low blow, a blatant low blow.
Oh, that's our United States champion. Look at Bret Hart stoop to any lengths necessary.
Have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Unleashes the sleeper, trying to put this match to bed.
And it may just do that. It's nighty-night time.
Bret Hart really taking it to Sting here. And given the Hitman's lack of consideration for the rule book, I wouldn't be surprised if this one spilled out into the casinos here in Las Vegas.
Oh boy, would I love that. Imagine, Cole, seeing all the chips flying all over the place. Man, if that happened, you might have to finish calling this match yourself. Our work is being put in by Sting.
Some damage has been dished out, but certainly not enough to assume this one's even close to being over. Sting turns the tide.
Oh, now that was impressive, Cole.
And he reversed it.
Good move there.
It appears that part of the game plan heading into this match was to attack the back. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. And look at this, Bret Hart going to continue on the attack. He understands, King. He's got Sting in a vulnerable state here. He's got to continue the attack.
Now, it looks to me like Bret Hart wants to get outside the ring where he knows he can't lose that title.
Yeah, and it can also inflict even more damage on an already stunned Sting. Right hand by Hart. Dangerous situation out here. What's Hart going to do? Oh my God! Ribs first to the barricade.
And Bret Hart is pulling out all the stops right in front of the referee, but it is outside the ring.
Yeah, and I believe Bret Hart will take a count-out victory happily here.
Trying to pull himself back into the ring. Is he going to make it? Look at Hart.
Yeah, Bret Hart. Big blow across the chest. I don't think Sting has any idea where he is right now.
He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, but the Hitman knows exactly what he's doing.
Sting is he's in survival mode. Oh my God, an elbow right to the official. I think Sting thought the official was Hart, then Hart got the leg drop on the ref.
What is, Bret Hart has lost his mind. I can't believe that.
This kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating.
And now Sting taking it to Bret Hart.
Referee is still down.
Stinger splash.
Oh, wait, I think Sting hit his head on that turnbuckle.
And Bret Hart, the excellence of execution, looking to take advantage, and he's got Sting's back. Oh my God! A disgusting assault.
Bret Hart was man, that's 3 strikes. Sting should be out.
I think he is out, cold, but so's the official.
I'm telling you, I've never seen behavior like this from Bret the Hitman Hart. What's he doing now?
Oh my God, off the ropes with the bat driven into Sting.
This is amazing. There's no way Sting's going to get up from this. And now look at Bret Hart. He's going to try to revive the referee.
Sting has not moved. And Bret Hart looking for the patented sharpshooter. The official's back on his feet. Sharpshooter locked in.
Can you believe that the Hitman is going to win like this, Cole?
Sting is out, and the official's going to call this match.
Here is your winner, and still WCW United States Champion, Hitman Hart.
From Bad Street, USA, the fabulous Freebirds.
The first original three-man tag team, the fabulous Freebirds, revolutionized the world of wrestling. Michael Hayes, the charismatic architect.
I mean, ladies, am I sexy or am I sexy?
Buddy Jack Roberts, the technician.
We are without a doubt the greatest combination of wrestling has ever seen today.
And the flashy Jimmy Garvin.
From Miami, that's gorgeous Jimmy Garvin.
Took the tag team world by storm. The brash team were known as the rock stars of wrestling for adding rock and roll music to their entrance. The song Bad Street USA embodied their larger-than-life personas and grabbed the attention of audiences, selling out arenas across the country.
We were the originators of rock and roll. We were the originators of tag team wrestling.
All young and with big ideas on how to transform sports entertainment, the Freebirds, using their Freebird rule, could take any two members and always dominate in the ring. Wrestling in Texas, the group had one of the greatest rivalries in history with the most beloved tag team of the Lone Star State, the Von Erichs.
War of the feuds of the Von Erichs and the Freebirds.
Throughout the years, the tag titles would change hands multiple times between the two iconic teams. But as important as the titles were, they would take a back seat to the enormous animosity and physicality of the Freebirds Von Erich rivalry.
The reason the people of Texas want us to go home is because we make the Von Erichs look so bad. This war is not between Texas and Georgia. It's between decency and filth.
No match epitomized the years of bad blood and hostility more than when Hayes and Roberts took on Kerry and Kevin Von Erich.
Here they are, Michael P.S. Hayes and Buddy Roberts from Bad Street, USA. And of course, they are 2/3 of the six-man World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, and conspicuous by his absence, Michael, is the third Freebird and the final piece of the six-man tag team champions.
Kevin and Kerry Von Erich will have their hands full here tonight, King. It's the All-American Boys versus the boys from Bad Street.
Yeah, and it can only be seen right here in world-class championship wrestling inside this famed venue in Dallas, Texas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a world-class main event with a 60-minute time limit. Presenting the men who make up 2/3 of the world's six-man tag team champions. First, from Bad Street, weighing in at 270 pounds, fabulous Freebird, Michael Hayes. And his teammate, also from Bad Street, weighing in at 245 pounds, fabulous Freebird, Buddy Roberts. Their opponents, of course, are the world's most famous wrestling family. From Denton County, weighing in at 240 pounds, welcome, Kevin Von Erich. And his brother and teammate, weighing in at 263 pounds, the modern-day warrior, Kerry Von Erich.
This one is all about personal satisfaction.
King, don't be surprised if we see Michael Hayes break out into that signature strut of his at various points during this match, or maybe show off that moonwalk he loves to do.
Yeah, he may love to do the moonwalk, but I'll tell you, this crowd despises it. Every time he does it, he nearly gets himself booed out of the arena.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver. King, as this match takes place, it's worth noting that Chris Adams is in England, still recovering from suffering severe eye damage just a few months ago.
Yeah, and that eye damage came from having that Freebird hair cream thrown into his face. It's like there's no end to the damage that the Freebirds can inflict.
God, what a stiff shot, and right on the mark.
Leave a mark.
King, it's been a few months since we were introduced to Kevin and Kerry's cousin. What's your take on the youngster?
Well, of course he looks impressive, Cole, but something tells me that we need to get a DNA test on this kid right away. Something seems fishy to me. Man, it's like these two share one mind.
I still find it amazing, King, that Kevin Von Erich can be so effective in the ring while competing barefoot.
Yeah, right. Well, Kevin definitely is a man who beats to his own drum. And amazingly, he makes it work. I don't think I could do it.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I gotta love it.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
It's crystal clear the strategy is to completely cripple the opposition.
Yeah, that leg's really got to be hurting.
I can't help but think of his risk of internal injuries at this point in time.
Yeah, this could get real serious.
Oh, and he eats the canvas.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
While Kevin and Kerry Von Erich are certainly an accomplished tag team, you would have to think that both could make a case for being in line for a world championship opportunity.
Yeah, and you can bet the champion, Rick Rude, is watching this match and taking notes, because he knows that one of these days he'll have no choice but to step into the ring with one of the Von Erichs. Oh no! Talk about getting launched out of the ring.
And again, the mind games are played.
The leg's in bad, and I mean bad shape. I guess winning the match isn't enough tonight.
Yeah, I don't think he wants his opponent to be able to walk out of here.
A quick reversal by Kerry Von Erich. Kevin Von Erich with the tag. And Buddy Roberts reverses it. And it's Kevin Von Erich with the reversal. Kevin Von Erich turns it around. Well, I've never seen him do that before. Buddy Roberts being overwhelmed here. I'll tell you, this has been an incredible matchup. These bitter rivals, and now chaos is broken out between the Freebirds and the Von Erichs.
Oh, look at this, Buddy Roberts. Oh my gosh, he's locking in a figure 4 on Kevin Von Erich.
And Kerry and Michael Hayes, and this is completely out of control with a big discus punch.
All this taking place after the... they may have won the battle, but not the war.
The Freebirds in retreat.
The Von Erichs were just the beginning. Following a legendary rivalry, the Freebirds became one of the hottest draws around. The world took notice, and the fabulous Freebirds landed in World Championship Wrestling.
I'm back! World Championship Wrestling is here! It's gonna be exciting! Better stay tuned!
The official addition of longtime friend Jimmy Jam Garvin would propel the faction to new heights.
Heaven don't want us, and hell's afraid we'll take over.
Sold-out arenas, revolutionary ideas, and above all, classic matches. It wasn't long before the Freebirds earned a championship opportunity.
Baddest boys on the block.
And at the turn of the decade, discovered a new look.
We will always look F-I-N-E 5.
And new level of stardom.
We're coming to embarrass you in front of the biggest audience ever.
Gentlemen, the following tag team event is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 302 pounds, Cactus Jack. His tag team partner from the Diamond Mine, weighing in at 249 pounds, Diamond Dallas Page.
Diamond Dallas Page and Cactus Jack, a new version of wrestling's Odd Couple.
Absolutely. I mean, who would ever think that these two would be a tag team? A glamour boy and, well, what do you call Cactus? A maniac?
Hey, there they are, the former WCW World and United States Tag Team Champions, the fabulous Freebirds.
Well, they have to be considered one of the greatest tag teams of all time at this point. No one can deny what they've been able to accomplish.
Michael P.S. Hayes and Jimmy Jam Garvin are certainly a veteran team with an impressive track record, but they're going to have their hands full tonight with Diamond Dallas Page and Cactus Jack.
Yeah, you're right about that, Cole. Tonight, they better keep their focus on their opponents instead of shaking their hips at the pretty girls.
First time for everything, I guess.
What an impressive combination of moves.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
And that was awesome.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him.
Inside the ring now. And now he goes for it a second time. Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Right, and the message reads P-A-I-N.
You know, for years, people assumed Diamond Dallas Page would be nothing more than a manager. But he's recently decided to use his brain for his own gain, King.
Yeah, and it appears to have been a wise decision. He's really shown that he has what it takes to one day become a main eventer.
A crippling backbreaker. First time for everything, I guess. Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Boom!
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy... Oh, man.
Look at Jimmy Jam Garvin and Cactus Jack going at it.
Oh, and a rake of the eyes. And a big headbutt.
Garvin to the outside. I'm telling you, this Cactus Jack is capable of anything. Watch out.
Yeah, one of the most vicious competitors we've ever seen.
Oh, no. Oh, backbreaker out there on the floor.
Knee right to the spine. Cactus Jack doing was doing a little bit of showboating, and he paid for it with a right hand by PS and then Jimmy Jam. Morrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
You don't see that move every day.
And the pain has to be shooting through his face. How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
He's in big trouble.
If Cactus Jack and DDP are to be truly successful tonight, they need to find a way to trap Jimmy Garvin in their corner and prevent him from making the tag.
I completely agree, Michael, but you and I both know that's easier said than done. I mean, Jimmy Jam is one of the greatest tag team competitors in the world today.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that. That says it all.
Yeah, you're just trying to embarrass somebody now.
Jimmy Garvin is looking to end this right now.
And now it is show-off time.
Don't waste time gloating here.
Jimmy Garvin with the offense. Oh, what impact. That just brought him crashing to the canvas with thunderous authority.
Man, that was some slam.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move. He was able to reverse that.
The Freebirds have certainly gained in popularity of late, King, but they've definitely not changed their style. They'll still take a shortcut if the opportunity arises.
Yeah, and I wouldn't expect them to change, Cole. They've been successful everywhere they've gone. Why would you want to change what's worked for you for so long?
There's the switch. Diamond Dallas Page is in.
was able to reverse it and get out of that.
You know, Cactus Jack and Diamond Dallas Page may not have had many matches as a unit under their belts, but they're certainly competing like a veteran tag team here tonight.
Yeah, and part of me thinks that the Freebirds, or at least Jimmy Jam Garvin, may have underestimated Cactus Jack and Diamond Dallas Page heading into tonight. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
DDP.
Here he comes.
We got to cover.
This guy's just getting worn out.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
King Cactus and DDP have worked great together against the Freebirds. Well, I was not surprised at that. These are two incredible athletes here. And look at this. Whoa! Uh-oh.
Down goes DDP.
Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, no. Cheap shot by Cactus Jack. There he goes. Watch out! Oh!
DDP and Cactus working great together. Cactus now the legal man.
What's this?
Leg drop to the back of the neck.
And Cactus Jack comes down on you hard, doesn't he?
And DDP as well! Oh, no! That'll cost him tag made. Just toying with the competition a little. Michael Hayes is getting ready here. The lack of experience competing as a team is really coming through right now for Diamond Dallas Page and Cactus Jack King.
Yeah.
He could pin his opponent right here.
I think this is it.
That's it. The Freebirds have turned back Diamond Dallas Page and Cactus Jack.
Yeah, the Freebirds truly are fabulous.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. The greatest rock and roll band of all time, the fabulous Freebirds.
Well, the Freebirds appear to have one thing on their mind, and that's next week's U.S. Tag Team title matchup.
Absolutely. And if the Freebirds are half as impressive as they were here tonight, we'll be looking at new champions.
Former corrections officer from Cobb County, Georgia, Big Boss Man burst onto the scene in 1988, ready to enforce his brand of justice in WWE.
Big Boss Man, is the law, is the order.
With his mix of power and agility, Big Boss Man formed a human bulldozer that many struggled to stop, thus earning his reputation for being a bruiser you didn't want to mess with.
He knocked the wind right out of him.
Big Boss Man continued to find success, making him one of the most popular superstars in WWE. With the start of the Attitude Era, Big Boss Man made his return in 1998. He quickly aligned himself with Mr. McMahon and the corporation to help battle against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm enforcing McMahon's law. You're gonna abide by it.
Big Boss Man embraced the dark side of the badge. With more vicious tactics, Boss Man catapulted to championship gold, winning 4 hardcore championships and partaking in his most memorable rivalry with Big Show.
With the deepest regrets and tears that are soaked, I'm sorry to hear your dad finally croaked. You are certainly...
After winning the WWE title at Survivor Series in 1999, Big Show sought to seek revenge on Big Boss Man for his horrific acts against his family. Will Boss Man continue to humiliate Big Show and his loved ones? Or will Big Show finally put a stop to Boss Man?
Accompanied to the ring by Albert. From Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 304 pounds, he is the Hart.
King, I don't know if there's a lower human being on the face of this earth than the Big Boss Man.
Oh, man. When you think about what the Big Boss Man did at Big Show's father's funeral, it's hard to even describe it or put it into words. That's how disgusting it was.
His opponent, weighing in at 500 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Big Show!
When it comes to stepping into the ring with the Big Boss Man, Big Show has said that he doesn't even know what he's capable of. And that is a scary thought.
Oh, you got that right, Cole. Boss Man has touched on every emotion Big Show has, and now he has to deal with an anger giant. There's a very real chance that Boss Man lives to regret his actions.
The title is on the line here, and Big Show at 7'2", 500 pounds, wants to dismantle the Big Boss Man and leave the man from Cobb County, Georgia, in a variety of pieces.
Well, let's face it, Big Show may have the size advantage, Cole, but Boss Man may very well have the mental advantage. I mean, which in many cases is even more important. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for a 10 count.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
All this action outside the ring. Real dangerous out here.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Stone Cold Steve Austin still convalescing from the heinous vehicular assault last month in Survivor Series. And of course, that assault opened the door for Big Show to be inserted into the main event and capture the WWE Championship.
Yeah, and here we are weeks later, and we still don't.
Big Show has started out this match on a rampage. He has been dominating Boss Man.
Yeah, we had a feeling the champ would come on strong, but my goodness, he is a house of fire. Look at Big Show go here.
And a headbutt.
Boss Man, I don't know.
Oh, come on now.
Whoa, Albert, what are you thinking? Oh,
Albert's not even involved in this match.
Well, he is now. That'll give you a headache.
Oh, no.
Wait, are you kidding me?
Choke slam through the in-house table. And from behind, Boss Man with that baton. Rock and champion Triple H in a triple threat match.
Yeah, and the victory came just 3 days after Big Show buried his father. That had to be a truly emotional few days for Big Show and his family. A quick reversal by Big Boss Man.
Can you believe that? He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring. He's going to be seeing stars for quite a while.
The champ counters, and you see the result.
Camel clutch. He needs to figure out a way to get to his base and break the hold. Whoa!
And he fights his way out.
Big Show finding a path of destruction currently. And a great shot there from Big Boss Man.
Oh, that had to hurt. Oh! Watch out! Sometimes when you go high risk, you crash and burn. And sometimes you knock it out of the park. And that was a perfect example of hitting it big. And that one hurt his hand. When he gets going like this, there are a few better.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big.
Boss Man may finish things here.
Oh, look out.
Here's the cover. Looking to win the title. Big kick out by the Big Show.
What? Did you see that?
There's no way he can nip up like that.
He just did. We saw it with our own eyes. Oh! Man, that big boot, that may do the Boss Man in right there.
And Big Show looking for the victory. That massive hand of his, the world's largest athlete, Big Show.
Here comes the world's largest choke slam.
And cover. And Big Show retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, the Big Show.
He made the Boss Man pay.
During the early 90s, this Dallas native would begin her ascent to stardom by competing in the USWA.
Please welcome Miss Texas.
After winning several women's championships in USWA, she would explode on the national scene in WCW as Jacqueline, bringing along a unique physical nature previously unseen in sports entertainment.
This is the real deal.
In the midst of rebuilding its women's division, WWE sought out Jacqueline, whose aggressive tactics would culminate in exhilarating matches with top-tier superstars, regardless of gender.
I can be everybody, man or woman.
Jacqueline, as tough as any female I've ever seen. She's a fierce competitor.
Jacqueline would make sports entertainment history by becoming the first African-American to win the WWE Women's Championship.
She did it! Jacqueline's won the women's title!
Jacqueline's superiority would attract challengers, more specifically, Ivory, who wanted nothing more than to rip away Jacqueline's ultimate prize.
Jackie, there's nothing more that I would love to do than to humiliate you in front of the entire world.
You could beat me on my worst day. If you think you're woman enough, pay me.
Will Ivory upset the Texas native and win the women's championship? Or will Jacqueline's dominance in the WWE continue?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, Ivory.
Ivory has been adamant as of late that she's the best woman in WWE and is basically guaranteed to win here tonight.
Well, she may very well be the toughest challenger that the champ has seen to date, Cole.
Here comes the WWE Women's Champion, and I think it's safe to say that she is as tough as any man on the roster today.
Boy, that's the truth, Cole. And if you forget it, Jacqueline isn't afraid to remind you time in and time out.
So much at stake here in this one, King, as Jacqueline's women's championship is on the line.
Yeah, and Jacqueline has said that she considers anyone who challenges for her title to be her worst enemy. Apparently, getting into that mindset helps her focus on successfully defending the gold.
And there's the sidewalk slam, sending the opponent back first into the mat.
You're right, you see stars after that one, Cole.
What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
And here she goes, back inside.
And the ref continues to draw closer to the count of 10.
And she pulls a new trick from her bag with that one. Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I gotta love it.
King, I'd say Ivory has the advantage when it comes to cunning and speed. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely, Cole. But when it comes to power, I'd have to give the edge to Jacqueline. In fact, she might be the strongest woman on the entire roster.
King, a win here for either woman would have to be considered a major feather in her cap.
Oh, without a doubt, Cole. Ivory and Jacqueline represent two of the most athletically gifted women we've seen here in the WWE in quite some time.
Wow, she's showing something different here tonight. Ivory goes down hard.
Not even close. She's having a hard time getting back to her feet after that.
This assault looks like she's the target of a hit. Who knows if she'll be able to stand.
I may have to go help her up, and I will.
Nice reversal from Ivory. Oh no, she's in a bad way now. Ah, the reversal by Ivory. Ivory covers. Earlier tonight, we saw The Rock put through a table by the Dudley Boys, and from what I'm being told, he's currently being worked on in the back by EMTs.
Well, I'm gonna have to see that to believe. What a move! What a smart move! Whoa! Don't get up!
We got to cover. Ivory turns it around. Well, she wants this win bad.
What a counter that was!
Like Jacqueline, Ivory considers herself to be the class of the division. And looks to cement that claim with a win here tonight.
Well, Ivory can claim to be the class of the women's division all she wants, but good grief!
Wow, please tell me I'm not the only one who felt that impact. This is pure physical domination. It is just awesome.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, this might be the worst yet. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
And now it is show-off time.
Don't waste time gloating here. She's gonna need to dig down deep if she wants to keep going now.
Let's just hope the action doesn't make its way over to us at the announce table. Look at Ivory go. Here she goes, back in the ring now. Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that one.
Look at those eyes.
Oh yeah, this could be big. Great counter.
Jacqueline gets out of the way of that one. Here's the pin, title on the line.
And that title may change hands.
It's over. Jacqueline retains the women's title.
Man, that was impressive.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Jacqueline.
Well, this matchup could have gone either way, King, but Jacqueline picked up the victory.
Yeah, and she once again proved why she is the most dominant female on the roster today.
The Nation of Domination. A force to be reckoned with in WWE. With a member christened the Godfather for his authority and presence. Until he heard a new calling.
Is there any pimps up in this house?
Tonight, the Godfather is going to be the most popular superstar here.
If it ain't easy.
With a new attitude came new success. But there's one superstar the Godfather never encountered in his career.
Ebo, the time has come.
Papa Shango struck fear into the hearts of the WWE Universe.
Beware in the size and power of Papa Shango.
His opponent's feet are on fire.
And beware of all the evil things that can happen to you.
With his own brand of mystical voodoo.
What kind of power does this man really possess?
Now, in a dream match, can the Godfather hustle his way to victory? Or will Papa Shango banish the Godfather to the shadows?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Red Light District, weighing in at 320 pounds, the Godfather!
Would you sit down, King? You're acting like you've never seen a pretty woman before.
Woo-hoo-hoo, baby! All aboard! Here comes the conductor of my favorite train. It's the Godfather!
Man, pimpin' ain't easy. It's time, once again, for everybody to come aboard the... Man, I know that I ain't the only one. Is there any pimps up in this house? To all y'all that know that the Godfather be pimping hoes, man, I want to hear you from the top of this building to the front row and everybody in between. Light it up for the Godfather and say...
The Godfather in the ring with his whole train. I love it, Cole.
Godfather having all kinds of fun with his ladies.
This is awesome.
You know what they say?
Beware of Papa Shango.
Where did he come from?
Oh my gosh.
Papa Shango?
Are you kidding me?
The Godfather can't believe this. The Voodoo Master's here. Papa Shango attacking the Godfather.
Oh my gosh, this is insane.
Is weakness, King, but they quickly realized that behind the smile is a bruising brawler capable of just about anything inside the ring.
Yeah, but the Godfather has never been in the ring with somebody as physically and mentally imposing as Papa Shango. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what he can do here tonight against the Voodoo Master. Getting back into the ring now. Yeah, you're not going to win many matches out there.
Since it's not a false count anywhere match, I'd have to agree with you. Now, why did he do that? A move like that's low. It's appalling, if you ask me. Totally disrespectful.
Well, when he sees the belt, he likes to hit below it.
Great offense by Papa Shango. Let's not forget that Papa Shango has the devastating shoulder breaker that has put away so many superstars, both big and small.
Yeah, and if the Godfather gets hit with it here tonight, his chances of winning this match will decrease significantly.
Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Oh, look out. We're taking this thing to the floor.
Yeah, and it's real dangerous out here. Look at Godfather here.
This may be turning into a brawl, King.
Yeah, just don't bring it over here.
And what a reversal from Papa Shango.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
I can tell you from experience, Cole, that being in the ring with Papa Shango is no walk in the park. I mean, he even went so far as to attack me with that skull of his that he carries around.
And if my memory serves me correctly, it was Papa Shango who defeated you for the USWA Championship back in May of '93.
Don't remind me.
That move did it. Now this has gone way past the point of insults and gone right to humiliation.
That's right. That was humiliating.
Out here, King, you can use this whole ringside area as a weapon.
Oh, yeah. Everything from the floor to the barricades can and will be used to inflict pain.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, that's when he's the most dangerous.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
Look out below!
Look out! Here goes Godfather.
Wow, he's still down after taking a risk here.
Right to the midsection.
Oh, quick pin. Can he do it?
Maybe.
He's not exactly popping up to his feet here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened?
Going for an encore here. And there's the reversal from Papa Shango. I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
The Godfather is in a bad way here, and I can't help but wonder if things would have been different for him had he known who his opponent was going to be ahead of time.
I don't know, Cole. There's really no preparing for somebody like Papa Shango. It's not like you can go sign up for voodoo defense classes.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
A bit of contempt coming through on that slam. And what a reversal for Papa Shango.
Oh, Cole, look at that. Now that's how you hurt an opponent.
Papa Shango is really feeling it.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
This is a serious situation here. I mean, people are in trouble, King.
No kidding. The referee may have to step in on this one. This might not end well.
Heading into this match, the Godfather said he had no concerns over who his opponent would be, but at this point, and this has got to be it.
It's it. It's over.
And escaping to the outside, a veteran move to avoid the pinfall.
I don't know if that's a veteran move or cowardice.
And he gets out of the ring, stopping this assault for the moment. He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
I don't know how much more damage he can take.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
Right.
Look at the attack here.
Oh man, talk about a direct hit. he's in full-on attack mode now.
What type of competitor is favored when you step outside the ropes, King?
Well, in my opinion, the more vicious, the more destructive person that's willing to do absolutely anything to hurt his opponent, regardless of the consequences, he has the advantage. Great counter. He was able to reverse that. Reversal.
Dishing out some serious punishment here.
Boy, he just got laid out. This guy's just getting worn out. Oh, what a shot.
He's delivering an old-fashioned. He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact win. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
Watch it. Ooh.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening. Shoulders down. This could be it.
Count, ref, count.
And it's obvious that Godfather is having a good time in there. Papa Shango with the offense.
And he rolls out, buying himself some breathing room.
Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring.
And these guys are real ugly. Back in the ring now. That back's got to be aching now.
Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael. You know, I'm not so sure outside is where you want to be. This floor is not very forgiving.
Forgiving? Those mats don't cover up this concrete. Back inside the ring now.
What a reversal.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Come on. Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's a mean streak.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Great offense by Papa Shango.
Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that. For the pin and the win.
This is what every competitor dreams of when they decide to get into this business. A match at the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania.
Woo, a little showboating going on here. Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Back now inside the ring.
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Oh, looking to make a statement here. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Godfather is making his presence known.
He plants him down with authority.
Hey, he's going for it again.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? A huge win for the Godfather, who just turned back one of the creepiest competitors you'll ever see.
Oh, way to go, Godfather. He's my hero.
Here is your winner, the Godfather.
Well, King, more wins like this one over Papa Shango and the Godfather might just be on the fast track to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. And could you imagine the party the Godfather would throw if he were to get inducted into